Hello friends. I'm Abu DZAR al-GHIFARI from the Information Systems Study Program. In this video, I will discuss business continuity audits and disaster recovery. Imagine your company suddenly losing access to all its systems. No customer data, no communication tools, no financial transactions, and no access to critical applications. A cyber attack, a fire, a natural disaster, or even a simple system failure can interrupt business operations in seconds. When that happens, the speed and effectiveness of your response determines whether your company survives or suffers major losses. This is why business continuity audits and disaster recovery planning are essential for every organization today. Business continuity refers to an organization's ability to continue its critical operations during and after a disruption. These disruptions can come from many sources, such as natural disasters, cyber attacks, power outages, hardware failures, or human errors. The main goal of business continuity is to make sure that essential services and operations can still run or be restored quickly, with minimum impact on customers, employees, and business performance. To support this, organizations usually create a business continuity plan, also known as a BCP. This plan contains guidelines, roles, responsibilities, resources, and step-by-step procedures that should be followed when a disruption occurs. However, having a business continuity plan alone is not enough. This is where business continuity audits come in. A business continuity audit is a formal evaluation of how effective an organization's continuity plan really is. It checks whether the plan is complete, well-documented, realistic, and properly implemented. It also evaluates whether the plan follows recognized standards like ISO 22301 and whether it matches the organization's actual risks and business needs. Most importantly, it checks if employees understand their roles during a crisis and whether the plan has been properly tested. There are several key areas that are usually examined in a business continuity audit. The first is risk assessment. This involves identifying potential threats, such as cyber attacks, natural disasters, or system failures, and analyzing how likely they are to occur and how serious their impact would be. The second area is business impact analysis, or BIA. This identifies the most critical business functions and determines how long each function can be down before it causes unacceptable damage to the organization. The third area is continuity strategy. This includes backup procedures, alternative work locations, communication plans, and resource availability. The fourth area is training and awareness, which checks whether employees are properly trained to respond during an emergency. Finally, the audit looks at testing and exercises, such as simulations and drills. These tests are very important, because without real testing, even the best plan might fail during a real disaster. Now let's move to disaster recovery. Disaster recovery is a part of business continuity that focuses specifically on restoring IT systems and data after a disruption. While business continuity focuses on keeping operations running, disaster recovery focuses on getting technology and data back online as quickly as possible. This includes restoring data from backups, restarting servers, repairing or replacing damaged hardware, reconnecting networks, and making sure systems are secure before they are fully operational again. In disaster recovery, there are two very important concepts, RTO and RPO. RTO stands for Recovery Time Objective. This is the maximum amount of time a system can be down before it seriously affects the business. For example, an online banking system may have an RTO of 1 hour, because customers need access almost continuously. RPO stands for Recovery Point Objective. This refers to how much data loss is acceptable. For example, if the RPO is 20 minutes, it means the system should be backed up at least every 20 minutes. If a failure happens, the company will only lose a maximum of 20 minutes of data. These two concepts help organizations design recovery strategies that match their business priorities and risk tolerance. Business continuity audits play a critical role in disaster recovery. Through regular audits, organizations can check if their backup systems are working correctly, if recovery procedures are clear and up to date, if RTO and RPO targets are achievable, and if recovery drills are being conducted regularly. Without audits, many companies only realize their weaknesses when a real disaster happens. And by that time, the damage can be very difficult and expensive to fix. Audits help organizations identify problems early and continuously improve their readiness. Let's take a simple example. Imagine an online retail company during a big shopping event. Suddenly, their main server crashes due to a cyber attack. Without proper disaster recovery, their website could be down for many hours or even days. This would lead to financial losses, angry customers, and damage to their reputation. But if they have a strong disaster recovery system, a backup server can take over almost immediately. Their website is back online within a short time, customer data remains safe, and business operations can continue with minimal interruption. This is a clear example of how disaster recovery and business continuity planning can protect an organization in real situations. In today's world, where businesses are highly dependent on technology and data, business continuity audits and disaster recovery are no longer optional. They are essential. They help protect critical systems, customer trust, company reputation, and overall business stability. Organizations that invest in proper planning, regular audits, and continuous improvement are more resilient, more reliable, and more prepared for unexpected events. Remember, disasters are not a matter of if, but when. Companies that prepare in advance are the ones that will survive and recover faster than their competitors. Start planning, start auditing, and build a strong foundation for business continuity and disaster recovery. Because in the end, preparation today will determine your survival tomorrow. Thank you for watching until the end.